Be honest with yourself. You can't elevate until you fix what's broken inside of you. See, and a lot of our pitfalls come from us not being honest with ourselves. So, like for me, see all these sweets, like that's like low key. When I live in low key, that's really my weakness. So I have to find different ways to not counteract that, but to make me not eating it easier. So for me, I try not to stock on any type of sweets. I try not to buy any sweets. If I go to an event that has sweets, I try to make sure that I don't eat at all. Like I already have my food, beforehand, because if you eat some stuff, well, I'm talking about me. If I eat some stuff, then I start to slip, then I just start eating everything. So I have to understand when I go to different events, I can't eat the stuff there, honestly. Unless it's like dumb healthy, like some salads and different stuff. But it started getting into the chicken. I started seeing some cookies. I'm like, yo, let me go ahead and try one out. Once I try one, I done ate the whole freaking platter, So for me, it's really just understanding that, like, in order for you to improve, you have to first be honest with yourself to know that, all right, these are my triggers, these are my weaknesses. So in order for me to improve, I have to understand what my weaknesses are and then work on counteracting them. So let's say if your weakness is you like to have unprotected sex a lot, you like to have unprotected sex, then maybe you should start keeping condoms around, like, just random places. So then when you are in those modes of doing it, then you'll have things nearby, and it'll always be a reminder. Maybe even having some sticky notes, just so it can continuously remind you that, hey, let me go ahead and put on the rubber. Let me go ahead and put on, let me go ahead and make sure that he put on the rubber. That type stuff. So it's really just being cognitive of what your strengths and weaknesses are, and then start to work in your favor. You don't want to ever not work in your favor. You don't ever want to just keep having these bad habits form, because the older you get with these bad habits, it's gonna get harder and harder to try to get out of them. It's best to get out of them when you first acknowledge it, but once you start to let stuff build up and you start letting just bad habits form and not try to fix them, it becomes a never-ending cycle, to be honest. I'm just being real. So I would say for myself, like, if I don't work on eating sweets or moderation and stuff, then what do I think when I'm at 60 years old I'm gonna be at? You think it's gonna get better over time? I'm gonna get fat. I'm not gonna be working out as much, just because when you get older, you start to just do less. I feel like, unless you just really keep it going. But that's why I want to make sure, for me, that I eat right in my 20s, work out, drink the right stuff, don't drink a lot of alcohol, feed my brain good things, so then by the time I get to my 50s and 60s, it's not like I need to play catch up. I feel like a lot of times people in their 40s and 50s play catch up because they didn't do what they were supposed to do in their 20s, in their teens, in their 30s. So it's like, why not, while you're young, try to start focusing on what you need to be doing, so then by the time you hit 65, 70, you looking good, you feeling good. I met some beautiful, I'm talking about, look like they in their 30s, like older, like men and women, and they just look good, you know what I mean? And it's like they told me, they ate right, they told me that they ate right, they didn't drink a bunch of different crap, they didn't take all these drugs. It wasn't like they had to change their life in a matter of 2 days. Like, nah, it was a real deal, an awakening low-key for them. So you have to understand, like, if you want to improve, you got to be intentional about it, because things won't just improve. Things just won't improve over time just because you're just thinking that you're going to be alive. Like, nah, you got to really be intentional about what you're going to improve on. So, but that's that point. So one thing that I do to practice being honest with myself is showing humility for myself. And I know you may ask, what is humility? Humility is a modest or low view of one's own importance. So in order for you to be modest, you have to be, first of all, humble enough to understand that, like, you don't know everything, you're not the best looking because I'm the best looking. You know what I mean? But nah, though, you have to understand that, like, you don't know everything. You can't do everything. There are some things that you're gonna make mistakes off of naturally. So you have to have humility, which is basically an understanding that, like, I'm not as great as I think I am, in order for you to actually start to become greater. You won't be the greatest, but you can at least be greater as far as you comparing yourself to yesterday, to last week, to last month. You can at least be better. What are your top 2 life lessons?
Stay with the Lord
Okay.
and be more successful.
Alright, so before we go any further, if you are a content creator, aspiring content creator, or looking to get into content creation, then you need my ebook. If I was a content creator, I would do this. It has been very beneficial for me as far as all the things and tips that I've learned throughout these years. So I've compacted that into it's maybe like 16, 17, 18 pages worth of just information and different type stuff like that too. So it's linked in this video, it's linked in the description. So go ahead and tap in for that, and stay tuned for more videos and the evolution of this ebook. But also, of course, like, comment, subscribe. That's, you know, the regular schmeggler. But let's get right back into the video. I really feel like being honest with yourself first starts off, or it first started off when I was younger, or when you're younger, because especially like if you haven't played sports, when do you get that win-lose feeling? When do you get that, oh, I wasn't the best at it, so let me fix it, or let me try again, or maybe this is not my thing, maybe I'm not as great as I thought I was. And there's other ways, getting rejected. But I really feel like if the only or the best way to really accept and to be honest to yourself is to, like, accept rejection, is to fail at stuff, is to learn that you're not the best at stuff. So if I can say anything, honestly, be okay with not being the best at whatever you're doing. Say what's up to the people.
Hey.
Say what's up.
Hi guys. How you doing? Hey, what's up?
So I would say definitely being honest with yourself. It comes from failing. It comes from making mistakes. It comes from a lot of different stuff. But this video is not over. I'm about to hit the gym with my friend. So we about to get it popping. So stay tuned.
That's not. What not that?
You got music playing here?
I can play my music. I can play and my neck starts disappearing. And I look still.
No,
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, so I doubt that I created the outro for this video. So this will be the outro. Hope you had a great day. Hope you all enjoyed this vlog, or kind of like a vlog. Stay tuned for more. I'm tired. I'm sleeping. I'm tired, I'm sweating. Time to take a shower, time to take a bath, whatever. Eat some food. Gotta send some stuff. Could do some stuff for content. But I love y'all. Stay tuned for more. Like I said, check out that ebook. If I was a content creator, I would do this. It's linked in the description. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this or other videos or not. Alright, peace out. Love you. We's are done.